One of the things that came down the track yesterday was the resignation of the executive director in the city of Cape Town, Craig Kesson. So he posted yesterday on Facebook, "It's the end of one journey and the start of another. After a decade of service, I'm leaving the city of Cape Town to take up a new challenge in November. I've had the most incredible opportunities in the city and I've grown immensely. It is a leading metropolitan government with amazing people from whom I've learned so much. In November, I will be joining PriceWaterhouseCoopers as a partner focusing on cities where I hope to continue working on an important urban agenda for the 21st century in a different capacity, blah, blah, blah." And that sounds great. The only problem is that Craig Kesson, as executive director of the city of Cape Town, was in charge of giving out these enormous tenders to PriceWaterhouseCoopers. Right, tenders awarded, November 2019. There's one year called panel tender 365C. This one right here, provision of professional management services to support transversal management projects, program and portfolio management. Basically what this is if you contract all of these consultants, right? You look at this Pegasus, Ernst & Young, Glad Africa, PriceWaterhouseCoopers. You give them a budget and they manage not only one project, but a series of projects. Let's say, for example, if you're building a low-cost housing community, you need people to plan it. You need architects. You need people to source. You need people to draw up the legal. So this is what's you give transversal tenders to make sure that there is it's a budget saving. So this panel tender was issued on November 25th, 2019. You see here, it's 40,000 Rand. Now, Ernst & Young, PriceWaterhouseCoopers, and these guys don't get out of bed for 40,000. They don't get out of bed for 400,000. The real value of this tender was, in fact, closer to 400 million. It was supposed to run over 36 months. They reached their cap after 18 months. All of a sudden, they ran around finding this money, work had to stop on these things, and the consultants were running around going, how the hell are we going to get paid? A budget reallocation came from where we still don't know, because when it comes to a budget reallocation, there are winners and losers. So that's the way Craig Kesson runs the city. Now he gets a job at PriceWaterhouseCoopers. He's the highest paid executive director in the entire country in a job that he created for himself. He's understaffed all of the other executive directors. But are the DA going to hold him to account? No. When the DA talk about cadre deployment, are they talking about the fact that Craig Kesson's wife is the speaker in council and a close friend of Helen Zille? No. When the DA talk about cadre deployment, do they talk about the fact that you have to attend the Young Leadership Helen Zille book club and you get deployed to the city of Cape Town in council as a functionary or as a staffer? No, they don't. All of it is bad.
Say you want to beef about it, we gonna come and see about it.
And it's such a pity that we don't have a DA that can introspect honestly, and more the pity that we don't have a viable opposition that can say like, hey, listen, Craig, what are you doing? What's this golden handshake? You know, why haven't you appointed these other EDs? I think in the perfect world, the DA would hold itself to the same standards that it holds other political parties. Is this person accountable? Are we accounting for every cent? Because even though this thing may not be corrupt in law, it is unethical. It favors a few people and it benefits guys like Craig Kesson and his professional political class that is in the ANC, the DA, all of these political parties. I just wish that this would be brought up in council.